Well, joining us now on Encounter is Father Jack Wall, President of the Catholic Extension, and thank you so much for being with us, Father.
Thank you very much for having me, Kevin.
Maybe if you could just give us a little bit of the history of Catholic Extension. I know a lot of people know the name, maybe know that it as a Catholic Extension Society, but how did it all begin?
Well, we've been around for over 100 years, and it's hard to believe in the United States, but for up until about 1905, the whole country of the United States was considered a mission country. Yeah. Which meant that Europe and other places in the world, the Catholic Church sent resources to our own country to build up the Catholic faith in the United States. In 1905, we ceased to be a mission country, but in reality, much of the country still was frontier and mission lands. And so the Catholic Extension Society was started in 1905 by a brilliant priest by the name of Father Francis Clement Kelly. Okay. Came from Prince Edward Island in Canada, believe it or not, and was assigned to the Diocese of Detroit, but in western Michigan in a very poor area. And he needed to raise funds, and there was not enough resources in his own community to make anything happen. And so he was the one that started this wonderful movement of American Catholics to help the dioceses of the United States that can't do it on their own. So our mission is to build up the Catholic faith in the poorest places of the United States, places that are under-resourced personnel-wise, in all kinds of other ways, financially, that need the help of their neighbors in other dioceses throughout the United States.
And I think that's a key point, too, because I know a lot of people here in the United States don't think of it as like we have a mission diocese here in the United States in the 21st century. But talk about that if you could, too. What are these mission dioceses, and where are they? And
yes. Well, there's 196 dioceses in the United States, and 90 of them are considered mission dioceses. Wow. And so these are dioceses that every diocese has poor people in it, but these are the dioceses in which the whole diocese itself does not have enough internal strength to really do church well in its poorest communities. And so population-wise, there's about 78 million Catholics in the United States. 11 million of them would be in mission dioceses, and they would stretch from Alaska, Fairbanks, Alaska, in the farthest north, all the way down to the Virgin Islands, where Cardinal Sean O'Malley was bishop before coming to Boston.
Wow. And you travel, we were talking beforehand, but you do a lot of traveling, you do a lot of meeting of people that are working in these mission dioceses that the Catholic Extension helps. Talk about the people on the front lines. I know you have a lot of great stories too, but what are these people like that are so giving, that are so out there meeting people where they are?
Yeah. Well, one of the things I think we should all be proud of as American Catholics is that you cannot go to the poorest places in the United States and not find the presence of the Catholic Church. It's a powerful thing to see where there is people really struggling with many socioeconomic issues, that the Church is really present to help build up people and to give them courage, to tell people that their lives are more than their circumstances. And that's a great gift of faith. And it's wonderful lay communities that are making good church happen, often without the support of other kinds of ministries, but they're just good Catholics saying, we want to be Catholic. One of my favorite lines is that the Bishop of Salt Lake City says there are no accidental Catholics in Utah. And I think what he's saying by that is that, people they really want to be Catholic, and they want to share that gift of faith with them. The other beautiful thing for me is the number of women religious that are in these very poor communities. Many of them have served their whole lives as presidents of universities, hospitals, grammar schools. They've done wonderful service, and as they come to the more seasoned moment of their life, rather than kind of retiring to a mother house, they've chosen to go to the very poor communities, and the face of the Catholic Church in many of these communities are women religious.
That's great, and I know you get to honor some of the people that work on the front lines with the Lumen Christi Award. Every year you honor some of the people that are out there making a difference that the Catholic Extension supports as well.
We do, and I think it's the only national award that's given to Catholic ministers, people who are doing such powerful work in their communities. And so this is like the most prestigious award given to Catholic ministry in the country. This past year we gave it to a lovely couple from Stockton, California, a very, very poor area in the agricultural middle of California. And And they're people that have been working with migrant workers and with people in that community that are really very, very poor. And they've helped to build up this community into a very, very vibrant Latino Catholic community, and we're very, very proud of them.
And if people want to learn more about Catholic Extension, and how would they go about helping out? I know you want to get the word out to have people realize that there are people in need here in this country. What's the best way that they can find out about Catholic Extension, I think?
You know, it really is a lay movement. We don't take up any collections, and so it's really lay Catholics coming to know who we are. And the image I always like to use is Jesus sending out his disciples 2 by 2. And all throughout the country there are people who are working with the poorest of the poor, and they're doing a lot of the heavy lifting. And Catholic Extension, members of Catholic Extension Society are the people that are the other disciple. And so the best way to get to know us maybe would be through our website, www.catholicextension.org.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Father, for being with us and for letting us know a little bit more about Catholic Extension. And good luck to you in the future, too. And I know you're doing some great work.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back with more of Encounter in just a moment.